Oh crap!
I was like, what?
My bad. I was looking into some stuff and lost track of the time. Oh man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Supporter Kings. Oh man, yeah, it's been that kind of weekend, man.
Dude, you're telling me.
Yeah. So we got Brandman down here, Brian the Grizzly over there. What's going on, guys?
I'm Shantae.
It's funny because I was sitting at my computer. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna go live yesterday.
Oh, dude,
but the Oscars was fun.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's cool.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
No, it was interesting. We were just talking about it offline, and I don't know. It just I didn't love it as much as I thought I was gonna love it. But
Yeah. Same boat.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good one. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
no, I think I hated. Of course, I hated the animated movie. I was like, Boy and the Heron. I was like, really? What the fuck?
That one.
Seriously? Like, what the hell? Seriously?
Come on, man. Do you not remember what happened? Spider-Verse is like, okay. You just remember what happened just most recently is because in Miyagi and having names matter more than what the movie actually did. And I didn't like that. And then they keep on screwing Best Picture up when they're announcing it. Like the people who are announcing Best Picture can't get the name of the movies right.
Yeah, I thought it was just me who. No, I thought it was just me who kind of starting to see a little bit of a pattern.
Yeah, so supposedly, who's that? Pacino said that was a producer's decision to do to say it that way, and I'm like, that's stupid, you know. And if it is, then I'm like, that's got to be one of the few mess ups that producing team had last night because I don't know, but also, I mean, he's old. Like, isn't he like 80 something? You know,
he's like 84.
Yeah, and he's just a kid. Well, that's why I like the joke. He goes, "If you found a babysitter," I was like, "That's funny." It was like he was this 84-year-old man, but yeah, I thought the way that he announced it was really weird. You know, I thought he messed up, but supposedly he's blaming the producers on that one. So.
Yeah, but they've done it every year. Like every year they've messed up the Best Picture like for the last 3. It's either you mess up the name or you get slapped or something like happens. I mean, I just don't. It's always been something. It's been 4 years. The last 4 years has been something wrong. So I just thought that was kind of weird, and I didn't agree with a lot of the awards and Jimmy Kimmel. Everything else
wasn't really impressed.
You know, Jimmy Kimmel just was not for me, man. No, he need to stop. He needs to stop. But everyone else was great. I loved I'm Just a Kid. I loved as you said, we talk about twins. But they do having Michael Keaton have the Batman thing. That was pretty awesome. I liked
Batman, that son of a bitch.
So, I mean, make that a clip. You son of a bitch.
The John C. I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian.
Like a good neighbor. Neighbor.
State Farm is here. Do it now.
There's some really good parts. So there are other things. I'm just disappointed. I was disappointed. The Lily Gladstone. I was disappointed. Told you about the movie. I was just disappointed overall. I didn't think the movies ever were 4 things. I just didn't think they were that was that great. And it's winning award after award after award. I was like, this movie was just as good. But because it was very artsy, I think they gave it a leg up. Like, this is this is hard. They were real hardcore with this. I was like, okay. So
I agree.
It's almost to the point where it's like, okay, what's more important to you? Is it really the best one, or is it just what fits your narrative at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say none of us like Poor Things. But we're also in the minority when it comes to it. Like it's, you know, and on Letterboxd, it's pretty highly rated. Like a lot of people like love this movie. I mean, I agree with all you guys with everything when we talked about Poor Things. I think we're all on the same page with that. But like,
I did not like Poor Things.
No, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I'm so sorry, I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why people
I've watched
might have
not
liked it,
twice.
but
I've tried to watch it twice.
yeah,
Yeah.
It wasn't for me.
Drew, what's going on, man?
What's up, Drew?
What's
of course,
up?
Mama Bear. Said loving the dress code because you know this is all we do. Xavier, what's up,
Xavier,
man?
Yo,
what's up, man?
Yeah, see,
Poor Things is awesome. Sorry for y'all.
Yeah.
But do you think it's better than do you think it's better than other movies? I mean, because you're not comparing it to just what a movie is. You're comparing it to the other movies that are in, in the category. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it won 4 awards. It won 4.
But most of it was about being artsy and being creative and all that stuff. And I just was like, I think Lily Gladstone really deserved that award, and that's why I was not happy with that one. And as I said, Across the Spider-Verse, I think is the best animated one.
I mean, those are the only 2 I had an issue with. More so the animated one than anything. I mean, I kind of have an issue with best visuals. Although I do love that Godzilla got its flowers.
Yeah.
But the creator looked a bazillion times better. The creator was
in
like
Godzilla -1?
Not the movie. Not the movie. The way it looked. The creator
the way it looked,
set
the way
a
it was the black
standard
and
to
white.
how things.
I don't know, the way that black and white and they mixed it with
it looked cool. It was the best Godzilla movie, but
seeing it on IMAX list was amazing. I've never felt that way. Like I felt like it changed the way I even saw Godzilla. And not just the movie, how it was written or any of that stuff.
They made fake people look real. They were in space. Like the way the creator looked was.
You've done that before, though. You've done that in Elysium. You've done that in
iRobot. You're gonna compare Elysium, the way Elysium looked to the creator. Elysium looked like trash.
And it's just another step in
the creator.
It's just another step in the thing. To me, it's not that thing. I think Godzilla, what they did with old and making it feel that way, I think it was great visually. I thought it was amazing. And to me, it's my favorite movie that wasn't a mainstream movie that I saw all year. The way I saw it in the visuals and the IMAX and the experience, and I've never experienced anything like that. So
yeah. I finally got to see it, and it was amazing. It is like legit, like such a great story, And don't get me wrong, it looks really, really freaking awesome. Like compared to the creator, like visual wise, but I feel like the people that are in the creator are going to win awards later on, no matter what, because they're always they're going to be it. Where Godzilla, like this might be the only time they ever like even come close to winning an Academy Award like that, And you saw like the entire team went up there, like they all had their mini Godzillas and shit. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I think if that Godzilla movie came out at the right time, it would have won more awards. I think the problem was a lot of the timing, and other things are already rolling down the hill, and there's people that weren't able to go see it. They didn't have enough theaters. I think the movie itself and how beautiful it was and how it was shot, the way it was shot was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
unbelievable. And the things you saw and the way they were able to make it look old with a new technology swing, I think it was a real good combination of old and new and being able to mesh it. But I think it is the time it came out kind of hurt it.
Yeah, I don't know, because Godzilla has its people. I mean, you have like same how we were talking about animation. People are not going to go and read a movie, so that puts off a lot of people about subtitles. And then it's you think of Godzilla, you think of action, and this one obviously had its action, but it had its like actual story, like a good human story, which sounds weird in a Godzilla movie, So, but I'm sure just the word Godzilla, puts it off. But
yes, Stranger Things was number one. Was my favorite of 2023. I understand the Oppenheimer hype. I think Oppenheimer's a better movie. Yeah. My review for Dark Knight Rises is on my channel now. We will check it out, Drew. I'll check it out.
Also, Drew was I believe it was Drew singing. He had a video up of him singing. I forgot what song you were singing. Well, he can sing some karaoke. So.
What's up, T?
Whoa.
What's up, T?
Hope you guys are doing well. Terrence dropping by the source show support. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Listen. Speaking of the Oscars, a few weeks ago, I was invited to play at an Oscar, invited to an Oscar pre-party.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what? We should have had one too. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Would you have gone? I don't know. I'll be too nervous. I'll be like, nah, I can't do this.
like a pre-party?
Main Oscars?
The main, yeah. I would be super nervous.
Oscar pre-party.
Yeah. To the Oscars pre-party, I'll be nervous out of my mind.
Yeah. I couldn't.
Yeah. Why was John Cena naked?
Why was John Cena naked?
I thought that was hilarious.
Honestly,
that was hilarious.
If I look like John Cena, the question would be why would you have clothes on?
But I'm like, of course it's costume. Like, I thought it was funny. It's like he's naked and talking about costumes. So I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. So that was
what up, Cleves?
Yo, Cleves, I'm sorry, man. So I wind up doing the count for our winners. A little spoiler. Cleves, you were in last place, man. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Cleves.
That's because you chose the things that should have won. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the winner because there is one winner. So we'll get into that a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, because you can't see John Cena. That's
hilarious.
Almost all the bits worked this year in Oscars. So many funny moments. They did a lot of almost all of them worked. I just don't like
Jimmy Kimmel one with him talking about Robert Downey Jr. and his drug past. I didn't like that one. I just thought that was in really poor taste. And then he doubles down on it. So he talks about it, and then he's like, "Oh, right, you got me on the nose." And then he doubles down. He goes, "Oh, is that a thing or a drug thing?" I'm like, "Bro, come on, man. Like
for real, dude." Yeah.
That's I told you I didn't like Jimmy Kimmel this one. I think it's time for him to give it up.
Yeah, I think and at this point, I think with Robert Downey Jr., he's one thing that I really respect about him is how much he's kind of risen above it all. I think at this point it's just kind of time to let sleeping dogs lie.
It's in poor taste. It's done in poor taste. That's just
like you could talk about it how it's inspirational, but I don't know. Just the joke came off kind of like icky for me. I was like, So, and he said something else. I forgot what, but I know there's a clip of Emma Stone like looking over to whoever's on her side, and he goes, "Oh, he's a prick." Like talking about Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, but that's exactly how I felt the entire time. Like
thank you,
D.
Thank you,
Kenny Yerp. What's up, man? What's up,
man? And I said Kenny was gonna show up.
The winner is here. He said the winner is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yesterday we were supposed to go live. Kenny was gonna join us. Zach was gonna come on for a little bit. Like we're gonna have like a good time. I was up there.
It happens.
It happens. Yeah.
Stuff happens from time to time.
Apparently, more humans are paying attention to my channel than I thought. Sometimes in life. Hey, nice. That's always a blessing. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
You deserve as much as you can. And they said, I wish Will Smith during that Robert Downey joke. Oh man, Robert Downey Jr. just got up and slapped him.
Yeah.
At Robert Downey Jr. can take a joke. I'm just saying, we all love Will Smith, but he needs to take some notes when he shows up 10 years from now. I don't think I wouldn't show up. I think he's gonna win. He's gonna have a lot of good movies. He's still gonna be a movie star, and he's gonna be fine. And it wasn't him taking the joke. It was you when you married. I was gonna let you know.
Yeah.
You married and your wife gives you this look. It's this look. It's just a specific look. And you like because you joke with your friends and they razzing on you, whatever. And she gives you this look like you gotta go up and hit your best friend in the face. That's just what you gotta do. It don't matter if best friends. Like, look, I'll be like, well, I'm punching. Like, I gotta do this. Sorry. It's just what you gotta do. If you want to stay married, you gotta do, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you, man.
Yeah. No, but I think he's banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
For 10 years, yeah.
It's a decade.
So
I just wouldn't show up after I'm done. I wouldn't show up.
Nah,
I'll win the award and just be like, I'll be on video. I didn't want to be there because I didn't want to intentionally or unintentionally get slapped or anything. So I just decided to stay at home. Yeah. Sandwich Will was there. I didn't watch half of those movies.
Yeah.
I watched some of them. I'm still mad at it.
I watched them all.
Like Kenny.
Like half of them weren't real. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Boy in the Heron did not deserve. Man, I don't understand.
No. Perp Minded is just rubbing it in everyone's face because he's an anime guy. He loves anime. So he's like, oh, all these Spider Boy fanboys are getting all mad and butthurt. I was like, it's funny, but also you're wrong, man. You're wrong. Like it should have won.
I mean, Boy in the Heron is not. It's not. It's like the sixth best movie he's come out with.
I was gonna say it's not even his best. It's not even his second best. It's not even his top three.
It's literally. I feel like it's fifth or sixth. Honestly, like it's like.
Yeah, I think that's where I have it.
So I'm like, that's the one that wins. That's the one. That's the one you chose. All right. It's like Denzel Washington winning for Training Day and not winning for Malcolm X. That's what it is. Just their national press really showed up this year.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, and that's why I said I like that Godzilla won.
I thought it was.
I thought those people it'd be more impactful to their lives. I mean, obviously it'll be impactful for everyone's life, but like I said, I don't know if they'll ever get there again. Where a lot of the people involved with the creator are gonna be around Hollywood for the rest.
They'll
of
be
their
around
life.
Hollywood. I don't know.
Yeah.
People apparently don't like their movies. I don't know why. And they're good. They're good. Xavier said Jada gave him that attack for real.
Sure did.
She gave that attack look. Better go do it. You like you look around. You're like
shit.
I gotta go do this, bro.
It gave me flashbacks to Nutty Professor when Professor Clump was getting roasted, and she just had that just
embarrassed look.
Not having that look on her face.
Yeah, that's funny.
So Will Smith messed up bad, no excuses, but I'm still a fan. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You make your choices. You're already a movie star. You're already this huge, whatever. If you want to stay married, you got to do what you got to do. You already cheated on her, so I mean, allegedly,
yeah.
you got to step up. You can't just let that ride.
No.
All right, we got Drew said. Question for everyone: who's an actor you still think needs to get an Oscar? For me, it's between Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'd say Hugh Jackman just for Prisoners. But he's awesome in that.
You know what I'm gonna say? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He deserves one. 100%.
Lifetime Achievement Award or something.
I think he got one, didn't he? During the slap year.
I think last year during the slap. It was during the slap because
he wasn't on stage or anything. Yeah, that's right. Denzel gave it to him. Donald Sutherland never won an Oscar,
which is crazy to think about.
Yeah. Jeff Daniels never won it. Jeff Daniels, like he's one that needs an Oscar. Oscar Isaac, he's still a little young in his acting career.
I don't know about that. Like,
Jeff Daniels, how Jeff Daniels can go from like Dumb and Dumber to The Martian, to Speed. Like that man is like how he can change his roles. Everyone was talking about Timothée Chalamet. I was like, Jeff Daniels is doing it back in the 90s. What are you talking about? But
I don't know.
But yeah, Sam Jackson is number one on my list. Kevin Bacon never won one.
Yeah.
What about Tom Cruise?
Yeah, he should win like a Lifetime Achievement Award or something. Like, think what you will of him.
Yeah,
but,
he will. But for what? He did some awesome movies. Like,
he's done a lot of. I mean, A Few Good Men. I mean, dude, his filmography is off the fucking chain. If you're
he's made infinitely more good movies than bad ones, and even his bad ones are still like watchable. I think I can count on like one hand how many Tom Cruise movies that I didn't like.
Vanilla Sky, I didn't like that one.
Yeah. Vanilla Sky. That was his art house movie. I think like every movie stars allowed like one.
How did he not win for Jerry Maguire? How did he not win for Jerry Maguire?
Jerry Maguire, yeah.
Right.
Just wasn't he Eyes Wide Shut? I believe he was in Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yep.
Yeah, he deserves one.
Like Jerry Maguire, he should have won. That's the one that how'd you lose that?
Yeah.
Like, who won in 2000? Was it this year 2000? Is that what it was? Yeah. Who won in the year 2000 that beat Jerry Maguire?
Oh, good question. Let me see. Pull it up.
I'm going with that, and then Angela Bassett for female, because she should have won last year.
Oh, absolutely.
I think she got some award last night. Some honorary award or something like that.
F that. You give me the real award.
No, like the real deal.
Give me my reward. I want it.
So in 2020, you said it was 2020?
Yeah. 2020 Oscars.
What movie did he do in 2020?
Jerry Maguire.
You didn't do Jerry Maguire in 2020.
97.
That was 96, right?
2020 was Magnolia, right? So it was Jerry Maguire was 1997. It's 97.
Yeah. 97. Yeah. And then Magnolia was 1999.
Cool, but the 2000 Oscars.
So, yeah, he was up for it. It doesn't tell me who the winner was, but Jeffrey Rush from Shine, Tom Cruise, Jerry Maguire, Ralph Fiennes from The English Patient, Woody Harrelson, The People versus Larry Flynn, and Billy Bob Thornton with Sling Blade. I believe Billy Bob won that one.
I want to say you're right.
I gotta double check because it doesn't tell me the winner. Why doesn't it tell me the winner? That's stupid. But that's who he was up against, and he probably should have won it.
The English Patient, it was a great movie, but Jerry Maguire was a transcendent type of movie. So I don't know how you.
I mean, it's still Jeffrey Rush won it for Shine.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Against all those. Against Jerry Maguire, The English Patient, The People versus Larry Flynn, I thought was a really good movie too. Sling Blade
was amazing. Yeah,
all those movies are much better than Shine.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my problem with the Oscars. It doesn't tell you who's the best actor. It doesn't tell you what the best movie was. It doesn't tell you those things. It's what the Academy decided for it, and that bothers me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, see, like Shine, I don't remember Shine, but because then you have to like take the movie away from because if he's best actor, you're like, how was this person in the role? Not whether the movie was good or bad, just was the person.
But does it matter?
Good.
Because because we know Jerry Maguire was one of the top movies of all time, and then he did amazing in Jerry Maguire.
He did. Oh yeah,
it was like him and Cuba Gooding Jr. were just amazing. They should have swept.
Cuba Gooding won it that year.
So you tell me that's the better movie. They were unbelievable playing off each other, and that's not whatever. Yeah, but I think
Cuba Gooding was going against William H. Macy in Fargo, Armin Yulestall in Shine, Edward Norton, Primal Fear, and James Woods in Ghost of Mississippi.
Ed Norton is another one who never won.
I'm still upset that he didn't win for American History X. Yeah.
Spidey was robbed.
Spidey
Oh, yeah,
was
I want to talk
robbed.
about that.
Spidey was robbed.
So, well, here, since we're on it, the voice of Miles, I forgot what his name was.
Shamik Moore.
Shamik Moore?
Yeah.
Definitely know Shamik
was
Moore.
on Twitter, and he put that he put robbed. He came out with other stuff and was obviously upset about it, and Twitter went after him hard. They're like, "Oh, tell me you didn't watch the movie. You don't know what good, animated movies are."
Oh,
and I was
man,
like, "Oh, all
fuck
these."
you.
Yeah.
Come meet me.
Go to
Come
hell.
meet me from behind your keyboard. Come meet me. And then you want to talk about all this stuff. Everyone wants to be this huge, strong, or this badass person behind the keyboard and talk about you and make you feel bad about yourself, but then don't want to really back that up. You just want to be keyboard warrior. Come on, man. If you're gonna talk about somebody, understand that that's a man too. They come see me.
Yeah. Freaking incel losers.
But it's also just it's you're invalidating his anger. Like, he's still putting time into this franchise, into that movie. He did a lot of work, and obviously you feel upset about it. Even say if Boy and the Heron, even if The Boy and the Heron was a better movie to us, a lot of people think it is. We don't think it is. Just say it is. Like everyone agrees. He could still be upset. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get why you're mad at him for being upset. You're like, "Oh yeah, no, good job." I'm like, "No, fuck you, man. I should have won and not you." It's like I can't get mad at that. I can't get mad at somebody upset at losing.
Yeah. People are all over.
So, but yeah, they were just ripping them, and I was like, they need to stop that stuff.
Hey, man, this you couldn't see me, man. I heard Jimmy had a good joke on Trump, and about that being past his jail film. Oh yeah,
it was okay. Yeah. It was like it was a tweet, and then he said something. It was,
Most humans don't watch the movies on the Oscar films. I don't even know if the Oscars watch the Oscar movies. Do you know what actually came out? He said that is my least favorite Miyake film.
I don't like the least. I think it's down because I count some of his old ones from the 80s that he did. But it's down in the bottom 3, I think, for sure, on my letterbox.
It's like, dude, it doesn't make any sense. And then you're gonna I'm telling you, it's like giving Denzel Training Day instead for Malcolm X, because it fits your narrative. That's why I don't like the thing when you do things just to fit a narrative. I don't,
Yeah, they do that a lot. Well, same thing with Green Book. Green Book won. And if you had to compare two, Black stories, Black Klansman and Green Book, Black Klansman was way better. Both true stories, all that stuff, but it's Spike Lee. They don't like Spike Lee.
Exactly. And it's not artsy enough for them. It was a little bit more in your face, so now they don't like it. What up, Anzo?
Hey.
Like 8 minutes behind, so we need to get going.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was robbed. I was like, this is why Terrence needs to take over Hollywood. Because of crimes like that. I agree. It was like watching the fight in Vegas. It was like watching that. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Brandon says, I fell asleep at the Chris Hemsworth. Divine definitely deserved the Oscar, though. I was happy about Joy.
Oh,
Joy got that. She deserved it.
She won every award leading up to that. Like, the BAFTA, SAG, like she won everything.
Really
she was like
9 out of the like going up to it, and then all of a sudden she didn't win.
Who?
Lily Gladstone, right?
No, they were 50-50.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, like Emma and Gladstone were like going back and forth, like, "Oh, you won the SAG, you won the BAFTA, you won this, you won that." They were going back and forth with like all the building up kind of stuff.
I thought she won. I think Bush was kept going second.
I think Lily won SAG, but they weren't like, she wasn't winning them all. They were going back and forth with some of them.
I thought the only one she lost was the BAFTA, and everything else she was winning. I don't know. That's
But I know usually whoever wins the SAG usually wins the Oscar. Because it's the SAG is the Academy voting for their own kind of thing. So that's why Lily won that, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's for sure gonna win it. Emma won BAFTA and CCA. Lily won SAG and GG from Horror Geek. Thank you, Horror.
That helps out a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, the SAG is usually I could be wrong, but from my like knowing it's like SAG is usually like the indicator, you know. But Divine had I liked her speech a lot.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think that's when I was like getting at home and turning on the TV. I turned it on just in time for that.
Yeah, for her winning him. Yeah, that was like early on, one of the first few awards I think was her. So. And then Brandon saying he fell asleep right after that.
Yeah,
it was like the third award and went to sleep.
That's why humans say once in a lifetime. I got you. The moment Heron in Zone 1, I knew it was over for Lily. Same votes in the international awards. That makes sense. That makes sense. Jada pulled that leash. I don't know. I think Jada just the demon Pick Smith has powers. Hey, every woman has powers over a man, especially if you've been married over 10 years. It's over. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just say, because I ain't starting over. I'd rather stay. Just not going to the next. Grass is always green. It don't matter. You're probably wrong. It's probably leaves.
This is why I'm good on marriage.
Daniel Kaluuya, that's a good one. I like that for Oscar.
Yeah, he's done some good stuff.
Jake Gyllenhaal deserves an Oscar. That's long overdue. Tank doesn't like him, so I can't say yeah.
I mean, he's been in great stuff. Did he not win? I thought they won like for Brokeback Mountain and all that. Like, wasn't that like?
Did someone win for Brokeback Mountain?
That's what I thought. Wasn't it like that movie that everyone was talking about when it first released?
I don't know.
I wasn't following like how I am now back then. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, Kal-El. What's up, Spoiler Crewman chat? What's up, Kal-El? Said, wow, the slappier, we must put the hit heard around the world behind us. Yeah.
Bad Boys comes out. He's going to do well. Everyone's going to forget about it.
Oh, man, that was messed up. But my Bad Boys 4 was good. So let's just all go watch that.
Yeah. And I'm all for, man, people like paying their time, paying their dues. You know what I mean? Like, the dude didn't kill anybody. He slapped somebody. It sucks. It's embarrassing.
I mean,
Chris Rock didn't press charges. He's got his fines or his banishments or whatever the fuck they want to call it.
I remember just being
that one to slap Chris Rock in the world. I'm pretty sure someone else wanted to do this year.
I remember just being very baffled. Like, what just happened? Like, wait a second, did that actually just? I was like, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? My solution would have been, I will put him in one of those old time things where you get put in the arm and
like Hannibal Lecter or some shit.
Put him in there and then let Chris Rock just wind up on national TV. The slap heard around the world returns.
The return.
You just let it happen, and then let him sit there and let get tarred and feather for an hour, and then forget. Whatever.
Then that's it. Move on.
Let's move on to the next thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
So Tom Cruise has never won.
Yeah, he deserves one.
So Spider-Verse basically dominated domestically with PGA, Annie's, CCA, Heron, and BAFTA. And I knew they invited more international voters this year. I just wasn't expecting the impact impacted so much. Hey, Geek, you've hit it the nail right on the head, honestly. Let's see. Tom Cruise is the man. He doesn't need an Iron Man suit to do stunts. That's 100% true. There's a big difference between putting up with Margot Robbie and getting entangled with your son's friend. I agree.
Mic drop.
Yeah. Done. Hey, I mean, can you really blame Margot Robbie? You see her in Focus? That was the movie was called Focus. And you're supposed to do. You're actress. You're acting. You're supposed to be in love, and then you lose yourself. I could understand. I could understand. Well, I wouldn't do it, but I could understand.
Yeah. And also, that's just like a rumor. Like both of them denied it. You know, I think Margot and Will,
because it'll only hurt your career. Come on, we saw those pictures. We saw the pictures.
Yeah.
Love that zone of interest beat Oppenheimer and sound, even though that was shocking.
That was super shocking.
Super shocking, right?
Yeah.
I didn't mind that. I thought that's fine because Oppenheimer won enough.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, if they invited more international voters and stuff like that, I didn't know that, so that definitely makes sense that zone of interest would beat out, especially on a smaller kind of award like sound.
Oh man, chill. I'm gonna skip down to that one real quick.
Method acting.
So Will and Margot were just method acting.
They were staying in character all the time.
Exactly. Can't you really get mad for them for that?
Yeah.
Tease Samuel Jackson definitely deserves for a few roles. Yes, they deserve to die. I hope they burn in hell.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
That was awesome. A Time to Kill. There's always a time to kill. Man, that was such a good movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Daniels was great in that movie with Clint Eastwood.
Blood Work.
Which one?
Blood Work.
Blood Work.
I think I've seen that one.
Came out in 2002. He was a detective trying to solve a bunch of murders.
Oh yeah.
Jeff Daniels, spoiler alert for this 22-year-old movie. Jeff Daniels ends up being the murderer.
Oh, and obviously directed by Clint Eastwood.
So. Directed by Clint Eastwood.
Huh. I might have to add that to my list.
Mm-hmm.
I usually like Clint Eastwood directed movies. Like they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think my favorite
one sucked ass.
What? Cry Macho.
Cry Macho. Oh, it was so bad.
Cry Macho.
It was so bad, man.
I also said Sam for what though? I will Lifetime, yes, but Sam is not one of the best actors. I literally just told you, right? A Time to Kill, right? Time to Kill was amazing acting wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said he forgot about that one.
Like, oh yeah.
What Jeff Daniels wasn't one for Dumb and Dumber. Jim had to protest for Jeff because Jeff hadn't done comedy before that.
Yeah, you're right. Because I think originally they wanted someone who was more known for comedy.
Yeah.
And
it worked so well though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when you're a good actor, and then you're next to Jim Carrey, who's just naturally gifted when it comes to like being goofy and funny and stuff like that. Then you just get a good actor who just can feed off of him. Like, yeah, you got exactly what you expected from that movie and some. So, yeah.
Jim Carrey was just on fire that whole year, 1994.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. Jerry Maguire is 1996, but it'll be in the 1997 Academy Awards.
Academy Awards because it came out at the very, very end of '96.
Which would have been the next year's your Academy Awards. I mean, that's just how it works. So this is 2023 movie, but this is 2024.
And really, I only remember because when I was a little kid, I remember it playing in the theater when we went to the theater to see Beavis and Butthead.
Nice. Do America. Oh my god. Vanilla Sky was great. Tom should have won one for that one. Tom could do no wrong, including Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Now your fanboy's really showing. You're saying movie?
Yeah. The Mummy could have been awesome. I think Universal was the problem. They were just trying to hop on the cinematic universe train. They were really, really sure it was gonna be the jumping off spot for the cinematic universe. Heck, I was kind of excited about it because I thought a monster verse would have been dope, but unfortunately, it was just a bad
movie, bro. That was not good.
That was bad.
But Tom took his L. Then he came back a couple years later with Top Gun Maverick,
Exactly.
which
He's like,
gross.
watch me do this movie
Yeah,
that don't make any sense. I'm good.
yeah.
Be great
He
at it.
he didn't say anything about it. He kept his head down. Came back. That movie just blew everyone out of the water. That's king shit right there.
All right, I'm gonna go a little bit faster and skip through some of these things. Jerry Maguire was the best. Is better than most movies nowadays. I agree. That could come out right now and still be amazing.
Mhm.
Too much trash nowadays makes me miss films like Jerry Maguire. Yeah, The Firm, a feel good man. I got some hits, man. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hits more than he misses.
Lifetime. Sometimes in life, Academy is biased, like most humans. I agree. Tom definitely has more hits than misses. He's a solid actor. Yeah.
There you go.
And Nord deserves one for American History X. The movie is special. It still hits hard. It's a top 20 movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It just is. There are a pandemic of keyboard Jones. I wish one of these silly humans would try something with me. You don't want to talk to an apocalyptic event. Let's try it. Let humans try it. Dude, I'm one of those people. I might get crazy. But, hey, let me come up. I'll come and see you. I'll give you the address. I'll meet you at that address, and then we can go talk. We'll meet there. Let's go. Jail time? You'd be all right. Green Book was just another Crash to me.
That's an interesting comparison.
Crash is better. I think Crash is better.
I would agree. The Crash was better.
Yeah, I like Crash a lot more.
Denzel show one got one from John Q. I could go Pelican Brief. I said Malcolm X. I could go movie after movie after movie with Denzel.
Yeah, Pelican Brief for sure. Oh, Philadelphia. I think that was the same year, right?
Philadelphia was
the year before.
Oh my god. Yeah. BAFTA went 0 for 8 last year and basically got everything right this year.
Oh no shit, really? That's funny.
Oscars had 19 million viewers, highest in 4 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So, if Will would have thought to do something to me, Jada would have been attending a funeral. Straight betrayal. Would be no Bad Boys 4. But I
bet she wouldn't even attend his funeral.
A real dude. But I think Will wouldn't have done it if it wasn't Chris Rock over there.
Oh, yeah.
Like if it was like Terry Crews, he wasn't going to run up there and run up on Terry Crews. He wasn't going to run up on The Rock and get,
No.
I think The Rock would have really rock bottomed him. Like on stage, for real, would have happened. It's just
yeah.
No question. Oh, you got a question for everybody. Which comic book movie villain do you think is better, Tom Hardy as Bane or James Spader as Ultron?
Oh, that's a very easy question. James Spader as Ultron. I couldn't take Tom Hardy seriously as Bane at all.
Oh, cool.
He was like friggin' Marvin the Martian sounding dude.
I don't know, man. I like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy as Bane.
I like Tom Hardy too. I just didn't take him seriously as Bane.
When he said, there's a video of him of the inspiration he took the voice from was like some boxer. I forgot what country, but it was like Britain or some shit, Ireland. And I was like, that's funny because they sound a lot alike. He just has the mask on. It was like
Yoda was a boxer.
I thought it was Count Dracula.
Nah,
it's like a cross between Yoda and Marvin the Martian.
See, but the whole thing is like he's supposed to be like Middle Eastern, but then he has this accent that he got from a dude that's like either Irish or English or something like that. But it was like the whole like thing of like who Bane is supposed to be made no sense. But
yeah, I'm not sure how much Bane fit into like the hyper realistic universe that Nolan was going for. Like they could have done like Hush or something like that. Yeah. I
mean, you needed someone that's going to break Batman's back.
Yeah. Yeah. And I get how Nolan was trying to go for like Batman's physical, like kind of physical superior. But yeah, that take on Bane, it just didn't work for me. It's what much as I have always loved Tom Hardy, I just couldn't take him seriously, and that I didn't really like Dark Knight Rises very much. I feel like you could tell Nolan just wanted to be finished and move on. It had too many just, especially that friggin' monologue by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, oh, I looked and could tell you were fake smiling, so that means you're Batman. Like, go to hell.
That's so
That's
stupid.
it. Xavier says, "I'll take James Spader all day, every day."
He wasn't bad. He had that voice.
Say, I wouldn't deny it. Terrence would be like, "I was shooting the movie. Margot gave me that look. I bent her over. What was I supposed to do?" Yeah, that's how you get killed. See, I said I forgot about Time to Kill. Yeah, he should have won for that one. Yeah, exactly what I thought. You know, he also could have won for Pulp Fiction. You remember he was a shoo-in to win for Pulp Fiction. Everyone thought he was winning for Pulp Fiction. As Jules, everyone thought it was, and when he didn't win, he was surprised. Like, he was ready to get up. Like, what the fuck? Not me. Everybody thought he was going to win for Pulp Fiction. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
that was the first time we saw a movie like that. So the main thing I was happy is that for Maestro losing makeup, because it meant it would win nothing. It didn't deserve to be there.
It didn't win anything. It didn't deserve it. It didn't.
It should.
Also the Oscars is studios need to put in money to have movies be pushed, and like Maestro was that. It was like, here's a shit ton of money. I assume I would have to look it up, but it looks like it was like, oh, here's a bunch of money from Netflix, and Netflix is like, hey, we have this cool movie with Bradley Cooper. Everyone loves Bradley Cooper, right? So it wasn't a good movie, man, for me. It was kind of boring.
And to be Academy Award, I was like, really? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
So before Barbie had Ken, she had Will Smith.
Jeez.
That man saved the world from aliens. Ken ain't topping that. He did save the world. He saved the world multiple times. Come on, man. And Men in Black. Right. You remember Men in Black? Come on. You know how many times he saved the world?
That's
you don't get a pass for that? Come on. Yeah, that close encounter. Blew up the alien ship. Come on, man. To Jim Carrey is gifted, period. He can do comedy, drama, and the sleep, man. That man is a legend through and through. Shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans for putting him on in living color. 100%. And and he fit. And he felt comfortable in his own skin. I like that. Yeah, Dre Mac, what's good, fellas?
Dre,
I saw you. I was trying to get to it, man. I've been trying to get to it. And he says Bane. And then T says, like, hey, no, Tom Hardy as Bane is iconic. That Bane voice was the best voice ever.
I don't know about that, man. It was goofy, but
Bane voice was hilarious to me. It was goofy. Yeah, exactly.
It was goofy, but it fit that weird take on Bane. Yeah.
It sounded like a jackass.
I don't know what that sounds like. At least Bane did did something in the movie, including beating Batman and trapping all the cops under the city. He won for most of the movie. What did Ultron do?
He took one visit to the internet and decided all you guys have to go.
Yeah, everyone deserves to be dead.
I wish I had a t-shirt that said Ultron was right.
Yeah, Ultron should have won.
BAFTA represents the Oscars international branch. My problem with them is that no women of color have ever won lead actress. Exactly. And this is your chance. This is your chance to give it to someone who deserved it. We had the problem last year with Angela Bassett. We have this problem again with Lily. And you keep on giving it to the same people, the same type of people. That's not that you don't deserve it, but sometimes you look at it and you're like, well, if I keep on giving the same type of people, I'm not even including some of the people that deserve to be in there in this conversation. It's almost like you just gloss over them. And that's what we always know for the Oscars. They gloss over certain type of people. What we're just talking about right now, with Denzel not winning. He's one of the greatest actors of all time. You know, he had to win for Training Day to be a bad guy, to be a dickhead.
Yeah.
That's what he had to do. Come on, man.
Yeah, and he should have won that like several times over in the past. You know, Malcolm X, Glory, like we were saying, Philadelphia, or not Philadelphia, Pelican Brief. Well, heck, Philadelphia for that matter.
Philadelphia was great too. I mean, you just go time after time after time of great acting performances, unbelievable. You know, just.
I was getting a little scared because when for Lily, because Killers of the Flower Moon didn't win anything, nothing, and I expected a few things. You know,
that's why I said Poor Things.
But
that's why I said Poor Things. That's why I was like, why is Poor Things what fucking winning? I've seen movies like this. I've seen costumes like this. I've never seen anything like Killers of the Flower Moon. I didn't even like the movie, but I have respect for what they did. So like the fact that you're not giving them, you know, that respect, I don't like it. I feel a certain
even cinematography. I would have if Oppenheimer won Best Ever Cinematography. Killers of the Flower Moon had better cinematography than Oppenheimer, like way better, way better. You know, and it didn't even win that. I'm like, I don't know if Lily's gonna win. You know, and you know, and she was like she was really the only good part of the movie, I would say. You know, she's the victim. She's the story. It's just she's not telling the story, which is stupid. But that's a whole other argument. Yeah.
When I saw MI4, they showed the opening scene of Bane on the plane. You couldn't understand anything he was saying, so I'm sure they went back and reworked the voice.
Yeah, they did.
Jorge said, "Hell, Denzel has never won over there.
Yeah,
never won a BAFTA. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
black people aren't allowed there to win this." Said Bane was more accurate than Ultron. Even Nolan added his own creative differences. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was something throughout Nolan's entire take, which I liked. I liked how he kind of respected the content, but added his own kind of creative differences, basically to make it more grounded, I would say, and kind of make it Batman feel like it could take place in a real world setting. But still, he just didn't do a whole lot for me. I thought he was silly, and it was pretty hilarious. Well, we all know, much as great as Christopher Nolan is, he can't film or choreograph a fight scene to save his life. Let's be real. And how he would constantly shoot them like in medium shots or up close just to hide the fact that Christian Bale was taller than Tom Hardy. And yeah, it just, and how many times did Bane punch air? Or how many times did anyone punch air in Christopher Nolan fight scenes and someone would stumble and fall back?
Yeah,
that happens a lot. Coordinator. Yeah.
So Bane was connected to the League of Assassins. He broke the bat in the comics. So you take that in all consideration, all the elements of the comics that Nolan actually pulled from, it's better than Ultron. I mean,
if you say
got
so.
some facts, bro. He got some facts with it. I mean, what he just said is really good, man.
Yeah. Ultron was just kind of boring for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was more so Bradley Cooper really wanting an Oscar.
Yeah.
Spent 5 years on one scene.
Really? I didn't know that.
Correction. 6 years on one scene.
Oh, that's super weird. That's kind of much. Bradley wants that Oscar.
So now I need to get. We need to get some serious. This is serious now. We need to talk about this. I don't like Pulp Fiction.
Bro, what? Is that a Canadian thing? Like the other Canadians?
It must be Canadian. I don't know.
Like what?
I agree. You know, it's not there.
I'm thinking of a reason. Like why?
What? Oh my god! Like this has to be. I don't understand, man. I don't know. Everyone's like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?" To not like Pulp Fiction is wild. Like, everyone loves it. What the?
Everyone's like, what?
Whoa,
bro, you are upsetting people right now, man.
But the only other Canadian, our favorite Mama Bear, I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Never seen it. But chill. Save the Canadians, man. What about you? If you still in chat.
Chill. Here it is. I think for entertainment, Coach Carter was his best film.
Yeah.
But Time to Kill is his best film. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. I don't know.
The Time to Kill is yeah.
A Time to
Coach
Kill.
Carter. I mean, you did the Black Excellence with that one.
I love it. But what he did in A Time to Kill,
it's a great movie.
and as for a father, and when he saving his daughter and what he did for that, there's nothing like the acting that he did in that movie. There's nothing compared to that. I felt chills watching that movie, and that's before I became a father. So it's not had nothing with me being feeling, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Canadian thing. I don't think the Canadians don't understand Pulp Fiction because Chill said it's overrated.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Sorry, I clicked down at the same time. Go ahead, man.
Pulp Fiction is overrated.
Yeah, overrated. Nah, that is.
I see Chillmonger's messing up too tonight. That's Chillmonger. We need to have a conversation about life.
Yeah.
Oh,
we need intervention from.
The Godfather needs to have an intervention, guys.
Was it because they were making fun of? Wasn't they making fun of like the Big Mac in France or something like that? And all the French Canadians, maybe.
Yeah.
I forgot what the lines were. That why?
Man, the Chills beyond insane for that comment.
I love Reservoir Dogs. I just picked it up on Blu-ray. But Pulp Fiction
I respect you guys and your Royale with cheese. Yeah, I really respect it. There is nothing. Pulp Fiction. That was the first time I saw it. Reservoir Dogs is very good because I watched it 1,000 times. I think I like Pulp Fiction more. And I think what Samuel Jackson did with that scene to make up the Bible verse too, and then him and John Travolta, where they're about to shoot the dude, and all the bullets miss, and he's like, and then it was so menacing that it was in Space Jam. The movie it was so menacing they had it in Space Jam. The dude, the thing is amazing. It's iconic. It really is iconic, man.
I mean, it was at a point where even what's his name, John McClane.
Bruce Willis.
Oh,
am I frozen?
Yeah,
Bruce Willis. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm frozen. My computer is up. Bruce Willis was like, I want to be in this movie. He goes, I want to be this guy. And even what's his name was just like, what about this guy?
Dude.
Hey, and he's like, I'll take it.
Said Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Rides off in the sunset. I love it. So one scene with Ving Rhames, dude. But the idea with Ving Rhames was amazing too, right? Like, is his soul in the freaking suitcase? And then you open up the suitcase and you see the gold, the glow of it. It was genius. I thought that was so cool. And you could choose what it was. Like, no one knew exactly what it was, but we kind of knew from context clues what it was in the case. I thought that was so smart. I literally bought a wallet that said "bad motherfucker" on it. I lost it one night on some drunk shit though.
I have one. I still have one. I don't know where I put it though, but I've had one since college, and I still have it somewhere. Not in here though. But yeah.
So I don't care why any human says Pulp Fiction is a great movie. That's pride. Fuck pride. And Anzo says no. Oh man, we're gonna have to have a show all about.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right
back. Hopefully, I'm not laggy anymore.
The stabbing in the heart with a needle was a fun fact. Was filmed in reverse. Yes, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, they do that.
That
They do
was
that a lot. Whenever you see somebody coming out of water, yeah. Whenever you see anybody coming out of water and they're dry, that was filmed in reverse. Like they step in and then they just film it reverse kind of stuff. So yeah, those are always kind of cool to do.
See, I still quote Pulp Fiction all the time. What?
Right?
Say what again? Say what one more time? What? Oh man, that's pride fucking with you. Say what again? They say, I double dare you, motherfucker. I double dare you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. I love it. Pulp Fiction for days. Oh,
I mean, the dancing,
I was
all the memes
out
that
once.
people...
I seen. I know why Anzo's saying that, and then the idea was Zed what they're doing with Ving Rhames with the whole the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the basement. And, yeah, I understand. I mean, but you also do have to remember the dude was chopped up. He was chopped up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I actually found it.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
So I quote Pulp Fiction all the time. So this became a write-in show, huh? Did you do the Oscars roundup? A $15 million one of best effects? Yeah, I know. So Billie Eilish is the youngest person to win 2 Oscars at the age of 22. I knew that was going to happen. You knew she was going to win that.
That was inevitable. Yeah.
Yeah, she's only 22. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many is she gonna win? That's a better number now.
Said, what ain't no country I ever heard of? Do they speak English and what?
Yeah. It's just so quotable. Man. The memes out of it, with Tron Travolta like looking around, like that's like one of the best things. Like you can put that in front of anything and like it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's doing the twist and all that stuff.
Yeah, the stupid dance.
See, I didn't like that scene, but it doesn't change the fact the movie itself was great. Yeah, I do. I understand. So yeah, love for the wallet, awesome wallet. Nice. All right, let's get back into some of this stuff. Another one. All right. Good. Do you all agree with the outcome of the Oscars? If you heard me beginning, I definitely don't. I didn't like Best Animation. I don't like that Poor Things won all the things they won. I didn't think Emma Stone deserved 4. That's a lot.
4 things. Yeah.
And then Emma Stone, I didn't agree with that. I think they missed the boat. They don't understand timing, especially what they've done in the past and how people have lost that should have won. Just I have a lot of issues. I didn't have any issues with Oppenheimer winning because I know what it is. It's an artistic movie, great, unbelievably directed, good movie, cinematic. It's all those things. So I totally understand. So
yeah.
What you guys?
Also, I'll say they won 4, but that's the second highest for the night. Oppenheimer won 7, and then second place was Poor Things with 4.
Going through it, if you look at Yahoo, they're saying Poor Things is still in the night. Unexpectedly, Poor Things is still in the night. But just what Horror Geek said.
But did they win anything important? They won production design,
best
makeup, and makeup, and besides anything important besides that, because production and design, costume design, and hair and makeup, or makeup and hairstyle, whatever. So it's like I feel like they were just like, oh, they can steal these because no one gives a shit. Even though production, it looked trippy. The costume was just like everything was just big and outlandish. Hair, same thing with hair and makeup, but easily you could have gone with another movie. But anything important didn't really win. I would have been more mad if Poor Things would have won over. Was Poor Things in the same as best adapted screenplay?
Screen. Yeah.
Was it? I don't know if that was in there, but
the one that
American Fiction one.
What's the one that? Yeah, American Fiction one. Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, I would have been pissed if Poor Things won that. I don't even know if they were up for it.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah. You know.
I don't know if I need to get Poor Things another watch or what, but it just didn't do it for me.
So, her brother Billy Phineas is her producer, and in my opinion, more talented than Billy Idol. Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I mean, he's the man behind the curtain kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. It doesn't get enough credit, if you ask me.
Who won Best Actor? You guys want to answer?
Cillian Murphy.
Picture.
Oppenheimer and Oppenheimer.
And Oppenheimer. Yep.
Yeah. Cillian Murphy and Oppenheimer, which I think everyone knew those were going to win. That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Those weren't a surprise.
Said Spider-Man was robbed. Spider-Man was robbed.
100%.
I hate the Oscars. Did you guys like seeing John Cena naked? I don't care. I see him
funny.
I see him in jorts every other Monday, so it doesn't matter.
That was kind of a funny joke because he's on the side. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore." And Jimmy Kimmel was like, he's like, "You're naked out in wrestling all the time." He goes, "No, I wear jorts." He goes,
"I wear jorts.
Jorts are worse than being naked." But it was pretty funny though, you know. And then him being naked and it's for best costume, you know. So it was funny. Also, man, there's very few people that would go out on public TV the way he did like that. Very few people.
That's why I like John Cena. He's not afraid to like poke fun at himself.
Also, I saw Ricky Stenicki. Oh, Jesus Christ! It was very disappointing. It was very disappointing.
It was. It gave me a couple laughs. I won't lie.
It gave me a few, but it was overall. I was really disappointed.
You know, it's not for me. You guys know. You know me. Said Poor Things just hit Hulu. Said I'm glad Robert Downey Jr. Cillian Murphy won. Yeah. Poor Things deserve their wins. Thank you very much. I feel you, Xavier. I hear you. I'm glad Oppenheimer won. The Zone of Interest deserved it for sound. I got you. I feel it. With the voting body, Michelle Yeoh probably loses. They had the same wins as Lily. Yeah. I just, you know, when you bring Europe in, and they don't care about inclusion. They don't care about, you know, if you don't look the way they wanted to look, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I was like America's racist, but is it the most racist place in the world? Nah. Like you go to some other places and it's very much more racist and sexist. So, you know,
with no,
and then
you know, they don't apologize. There's no apology. It's like, man, we're this way and this is where we want to be.
Yeah,
we don't like you.
You. Not just Europe, a lot of Asia too. So,
yeah. Hey,
so
Rayman was over there in South Korea for a long time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You know, I always wonder, like, if it was me instead of you, or they'd be like, people would be scared of me, or they'd be calling me Godzilla. It's just like you know. Oh my god! You know, because the dude for the longest yard was over there. I mean, no, what's his name? They call him the big giant dude. They always talk about him and call him a gorilla. He was a huge star over there. You know, it wasn't in Asia mostly. You know, he was in Japan, he was in China, he's been all over. But yeah, they called him like an animal. So you know, I always wonder like I would be treated that situation. You know, I'm just what it is. You know?
Yeah. I didn't even stop to think about that.
I mean, you literally see them call him like an animal. Bobby Sapp.
Bobby Sapp. Was that who it was?
Bobby Sapp.
Bobby Sapp did a lot of I forgot what fight that was. Was that K1 or M1 or?
Well, I thought it was bare knuckle or something like that.
Yeah. But I know a lot of Rampage Jackson was fought in that same fighting thing, and he was fucking awesome in that.
So Poor Things is one of those movies you can only be understood by a wild creative mind. American Fiction was always when I saw it win in BAFTA. So it had both international and domestic support. I just thought American Fiction was so good. I thought he should have got some more votes for even best actor.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was, dude.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Wright is fucking amazing.
Jeffrey Wright is amazing. And he always has been.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Like since we're kind of talking about everything right now, the way they did the announcement for our for best actor and actress, but mainly for the actor, and they had all these other actors come out and just kind of like talk about everyone. Everyone was kind of funny, you know. The Nicolas Cage thing was funny with Paul Giamatti, but it felt like Brendan Fraser was definitely more sincere. I think when he was talking about Jeffrey Wright, it came off more real, you know, like than anything. And I thought that was kind of like that was kind of cool to do.
But is that because he's just a really good actor?
Could be, you know, but he also knows how it is. But he also knows how it is to be pushed aside because of, you know, who you are. Grant, I'm not saying what happened
not
to
because
Fraser
of you being a black man,
being a black man. You know, but
a black man.
Yeah,
no.
but you know, like he's like, yeah, you know, this system sucks. You know, it sucks for you for different reasons than it sucks for me, but it sucks. You know, so I think like, you know, greatness could appreciate greatness, especially when sometimes you're on the outside looking in, you know, and now you're kind of in there, and you maybe I don't know, but I don't know.
It's still hard because he's still a white guy, so like it's hard for you to try to do it because you're still a white male, and then and being Jeffrey Wright, you know, knowing you can't change anything about what you do at all. You know, there's nothing about you. You can't change your look. You can't change your acting style. You can't change anything, and you still get the hate regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
And that's just hard to deal with. And I think that lingering feeling is a reason why I have problems sometimes with the Oscars, because that lingering feeling like you have to be 10 times better to even be accepted in this idea, and this has to be the number one place. This is the best, the best of the best, and it's not the best of the best. It's literally like the best of the best, like Major League Baseball before integration. It's like the best of the best, and then once in a while, there's one wild one that comes out, and then you get one. Hey, we gave you one, and now we just go back to this regularly scheduled program. And I feel that way a lot of times, and not during the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean that's why they did. They moved it because every other category is 5 nominees. Best Picture is 10 because of that. They're like, you need to put more minority, not even minority made movies, just minority led movies. You know what I mean? So, you know,
And
like
it doesn't
Green
matter.
Book,
You just
great example.
So
Green Book.
But what do? You put more artsy stuff in there that don't even make fucking sense. Maestro. Like you just put more crap in there, and then you're like, hey, we're just gonna bring in all these things, you know.
Yeah.
And,
but then you put it in where it's like you put Anatomy of the Fall because that's you know, foreign. You do Zone of Interest because that's foreign as well. You know, then you do it like something like American Fiction. So it's like, oh, you said, you know, diverse here. Yeah, here's a European film. Here's a Asian film. You know, so yeah.
I still don't.
Yeah.
So the Oscars don't like comic book movies. That's why Spider-Man was robbed.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. You want to argue with that? So Billy's overrated, but not as overrated as Taylor Swift. So I give her a slight pass. This is not. If anyone was watching this, I am not agreeing with anything that I love. Tay-Tay.
Yeah, I don't want the Swifties come after us.
Yeah,
it's like the Beehive. Yeah, love it. Geek says Taylor Swift has more albums of the year than Stevie Wonder. Now I hate it. And, oh my god, Stevie Wonder is the greatest musician of all time. I love him. So yeah, I mean, he didn't write an album every time he broke up with somebody, but that's not coming out for me. That's just Does Tom Cruise even go to the Oscars? I wouldn't.
I don't know.
He presented one year.
I'll be
2001,
like
I think.
Eminem.
Mm.
I'll be like Eminem, like, yo, I'm not going to Emmys. Can't give me that, you know. It's all political.
Mhm.
That's why the world is trash. Taylor shouldn't have anything. When I go on YouTube right now, I find thousands of women more talented.
Talent is only a part of it.
Yeah.
It's marketing, being able to be marketable.
Mhm.
You know, that's
Yeah.
ask Elvis.
How connected you are.
Yeah.
How you look.
How you know? Yeah. That's what I was saying. Marketable. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get the Taylor thing either. I mean, I'm sure I think she's talented, but you know, she's smart. I would say business wise, she's very smart.
Yeah.
What she did with the business stuff and redoing her
Like her masters.
for her album, her masters, yeah, and doing that, I thought that was genius. It really was. But to think that you were on the same level as some of the all time greats, I'm not even. You lost me.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm pretty indifferent to Taylor Swift, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I'm not particularly a fan. I don't really get the hype. Definitely don't mind her. You know, more power to her. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not her target audience. But
maybe.
Black guy and Ricky, I don't like him at all. He's a buffoon. Yeah, I don't like Ricky, but you like Gil Parker too. Yeah. America's racist? I didn't know. We have no idea what the hashtag is. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
I heard America's the Fire Nation. Pretty much.
Oh my God. There's a pretty bad country that keeps appearing on my feed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ray, you never crossed DMX and went North Korea? Seriously? Oh, you never crossed DMX and went to North Korea? Yeah.
No, I stayed my happy ass in the south part of Korea.
Wait.
I would fight a lot of things. I ain't going to North Korea, bro. He gonna throw a nuke at me. How do you fight a nuke? Yo, which is my question. Was why didn't they use the nukes in what's that movie? The movie we just saw. I don't know why.
They did use it in Dune.
No, beforehand, if he had the nukes and he knew that someone was going to eventually come after him, why didn't his dad have his nukes ready when the ships came? I always wanted to ask that. If you knew he had 100 warheads, right, and you knew they were coming for him, why didn't he have the nukes ready?
I watched number 1 again the other day.
I did too.
But everything happened in the middle of the night. It was a sneak attack.
You knew
you can't attack first. He could not have attacked first.
I 100% agree. But you knew from the beginning that they were going to come. So why didn't you have your stuff ready? Just, I know they're going to be coming up in this. I need to have my stuff ready. Hey, execute plan Q.
But if you never get to the phone, you can't call for plan Q. That was the thing. Everything happened in one night, super quick. You killed an entire family in one night.
Yeah, but if I'm ready, you couldn't come to me at night. I'm going to assume you're coming at night. I want to be ready. All my people will be on high alert. I just feel like he didn't plan well.
But then it was an inside job, which I love seeing that the dude getting his upcomings in the second one. It's like, kill that motherfucker, fuck him. But that was it. It was like a sneak attack, and although I wish they them bringing it up later, I was like, oh, there just so happens to be these fucking awesome weapons that you can use for you now. Like
at all times you had them. Like, I just feel like you knew that eventually you had a plan for it. Why didn't you plan for it?
I'm sure you did, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's like you couldn't attack first. You couldn't attack first.
How about this? Say I'm in the point where if I have thousands of weapons and I know someone's going to try to come in and this is back in the 60s and someone's going to come and try to lynch me. Guess what? I'm not going to be like sitting there waiting for them to come. I'm going to have everything ready to go, and no matter what time of night you're going to have, if I have other people that are working for me, guess what I'm going to have? The guns pointing at people, waiting for them to come into these spaces.
But what if you're pointing the gun one way and the person behind you is the one that let the people in? That's the whole thing. It was an infiltration. It was an
But
inside
only
job.
the people that I know. Only people I know knows that no one else knew
And that
what the
was
nukes
the
were.
dude. That dude was like his like advisor. It was like one of his closest like people.
He was
that
a
betrayed
doctor.
him.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
doctor, but it wasn't Duncan, Idaho. Like it was the people that came with him from this place. Like you should have had a plan for the people that our treaties are for them. I think you could have had a plan, at least a better plan. I asked my dad that he didn't know either, so I was just like, I have no idea why. But yeah, and maybe I was looking too much into it. Whatever.
It's the Starship Troopers thing. He's like why are we training with knives? It's like can't shoot if like, what is it? Like, oh, you can't.
An
shoot
enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand.
Yeah, and that's what they did. They disabled his hand. So
but
you can't call for an attack. You're dead.
If the attack starts,
it had to have been.
I have someone with a hand on the button at all times. Like
it was him or his son were the only ones, I believe. You had to have that special like the line. So it was him. He was the only one able to call the strike, and then once he died, then Paul was able to call the strike.
Yeah, you had to, but you just had to be part of the family line.
You had to be the leader of the house to call the strike.
No, I thought it was just you had to be part of the
because
line.
what's his name knew about the things that he couldn't do anything with it.
But he wasn't family. I just thought anyone in that family could do it because that's like your DNA. If you're so it wasn't just the leader of the family, but I thought it was just his DNA. It was like the Ring did anything. It was just actually his DNA. They read his DNA.
Yeah, it had to be like I thought it had to be like the bloodline. So it had to be like the main bloodline.
Could be the bloodline. So it could be like I don't know, grandfather, him. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think it was just him and his son are the only two of the bloodline. Everyone else are either
dead or didn't come on the planet.
So,
all right. So I'm lost. So all right.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you K1 Pride K1. Fighting Elite XC, and yeah, I know he's a big martial arts fan. I have a lot of hope for Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing this year.
He's another great actor. Great actor.
He is, but I mean, I don't believe in it. I don't hold my breath. That's why I'm at a point where I just don't hold my breath.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like I'm waiting for the other foot to always drop. Other shoe to drop.
Yeah. Because if he's up for lead, he's gonna lose it.
Yeah,
against
exactly.
Timothy Chalamet. Dune is gonna win everything next year.
That's because Brendan Fraser is a cool, honest guy. A bunch of humans blackballed him, and he came back with Doom Patrol, one of the best comic books ever, and The Whale, which he won Best Actor. He was agreeing with me. So yeah,
awesome
you always have to be on your game and go beyond it. Always. Because I still say Angela Bassett not winning last year was a crime.
Oh, that was
it was a crime. Like literally, come on, man.
Yeah. But it's always an excuse.
Oh, it's a comic book nominations. Yeah, but it was also a comic book. You're right. Those penny nominations not because they legitimately think it's great. You always pick apart the mindset of clowns. Yeah, Jorge said BAFTA introduced a jury system to address the bias in their system. The first time they implemented it, all the nominations were white actors. Yeah, well, Jeffrey did that movie all day and all night. When he was a drug dealer, damn good. He was too. Bring on the Swifties. They don't know real music is. I didn't say that. I need to stop. Well, I gotta read these things before I say it.
I know. Right?
The Swifties can come for me all they want. I don't care. So I like Taylor Swift, but I don't think she deserves 4 albums of the year wins. And then Jay said, "Spoiler Kings, how is it going tonight?"
Jason,
we've been talking about the Oscars, bro. It's been interesting. I think it's been really interesting hearing everyone's takes on the stuff.
Yeah.
And then I gotta stop with this one right here. Kendrick losing to Macklemore will always get me mad. Oh my god, Kendrick Lamar lost to Macklemore. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's one white boy who can win best rap album and it deserves it all times. Eminem deserves it at any point in time. That's the baddest boy I've ever seen. Like lyrically amazing. His staccato, his being able to hit those two and then one and then two again. Like the beat is amazing. His rhythm is amazing. His writing skills are amazing. So I'm all for him. Everyone else just come on. It's
yeah. And real quick, if you're talking about that, FD Signifier did a freaking amazing video essay about white rappers. Like I'm like, and he talks about that moment, during the Grammys. Check that one out. FD Signifier, like I watch him a lot, but his with the white rappers one was a really good one. It was a really good one.
He's a very good with those video long form essays.
Yeah, very good. Like hour and a half long videos. Get me through.
You like if you got drive, just listen. Just listen to it while you're doing whatever.
Yeah.
So you said I've been saying for years Taylor is a good businesswoman. That's it. When it comes to talent, miss me with that Swifties. Mystical said 90% of this business is 10% of your talent.
Yeah.
More power to being overrated. There's a such thing as being caught with your pants down. Anyone can be caught off guard. This is why I never let my guard down.
Never.
And this is why I'm always against the wall because I don't know what's behind me.
Yeah.
I like some songs of Swift songs, but I'm more of a Barbie than a Swiftie.
Yeah.
I agree on Mystical because Taylor is a perfect example. You're whack, but you know the game, so you can elevate yourself beyond most. Plus, I'm doing it with a trailer in the midst. Fran Hampton should be had a trailer. How can you plan for that?
Yeah,
I'm done with it. Oh, this trailer in the mindset. Yeah, he did have a trailer. That was hard.
Yeah.
And she's overrated. All right, yeah. Dune 3, Terrence's Mystical.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah, Angela Bassett deserved it so badly. Even Lee Curtis was shocked if she won it. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis was like, me?
She wasn't even the best supporting actress in that movie. It was like, oh my god, that was. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. Love her. She is a gem. I love her. I think personally, she's a great person. Acting, she's amazing. She did not deserve that Oscar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. 100%.
Yeah. It wasn't even close. That was stupid.
Mama Wanda God says just Cena. It's enough. Hey, we saw all of him.
Oh my god.
Too much for me.
Do you see there's a picture of that like thing they walked down and then people were like before the commercial and they showed a picture of him from the backside. So he wasn't fully naked. Obviously, they're not gonna let like a guy walk out there fully naked. But he had this like this hammock thing that kind of like you didn't see the front, but pretty much. But it wrapped under his gooch up the butt crack, and then like it attached like with like that invisible see-through like
tape,
thready plastic stuff, And he had this cloth kind of taped from his butt cheek to his front end.
Sound like a loincloth to me.
Yeah. So the picture's like this, like like his skin tone colored kind of like underwear kind of thing, just covering his butt crack. It looks stupid. It looks super uncomfortable.
Dune 2 having great legs, less than 50% drop. Second week, better than Dune 1 opening. Dude, Dune 2 is killing it. I don't know if you guys got that stuff up right now, but oh my god.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about like it's 46 million, I think. It made, right? Domestically. Oh, I thought you had the numbers up. Yeah. I think it was like 46.
Right
now. It still got second because
Doom Part 2 was that $370 million worldwide.
370. Yeah. You said by the end of the month. It might be
Kung-
by the end of the halfway of the month. It's gonna hit 400.
Yeah. But it's only
Yeah,
157 billion domestically.
Yeah, which is still super awesome. It was like 2 something then, 207, 20 something,
212 foreign,
212,
and that doesn't close all the weekend. It's going to get a huge number.
Yeah, but it had a 44% drop, which is really good because like anything like less than 50 is really good, but usually like it's like 48, 49, it's not bad, but 44 is really good. And it's still got second place to Panda, which is insane.
Kung Fu Panda was good, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Kung Fu Panda,
I liked it.
I had a fun time with it.
Like it was better than 3.
Yeah, that was better than 3. Yeah,
it was 58 domestically, 81.6 or 81.7 worldwide.
Yeah,
it's already number 7 for the year.
Yeah. It was a good movie, and I think that's the most it's made since the first one, I believe.
Yep. This is the first good story that we've had since the first one.
Pretty much.
No, this is. You know what's funny about Dune 2? I was talking to my dad about this. It's really just it's a very European story. Each of the houses, we got the German house, we have the British house, we have the French house, we have Spanish house. Like it's just Europe.
Yeah,
it's really in the story of Europe.
That's the whole point of it is even in the future we stay so whitewashed in history that's all we kind of maintain. So even though it's 10,000 years into the future, we're still used to this kind of European mentality, kind of thing. So yeah, I mean that's part of the story, so
It's great.
Yeah,
let's run through these real quick. Say Jamie Lee Curtis is alleged she fought Michael Myers. Yeah, Jamie Lee winning the Oscar was ridiculous. Yes, it was sad. Michael Myers showed up in front of me, I would hand him my weapon and be like, Mr. Myers, sir, can I help you find your next victim? I'll be like, hey, can you sign this for me?
Sign it.
Give him a knife and say, can you sign this for me, please? So she's still my favorite screen queen.
Oh, of course.
Cena had a cloth thong.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It looks weird. I think if he would have bent his leg one way too much, like some stuff would have popped out.
That hammock is a protector that they use in sex scenes.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So Doom Part 2 is cleaning up. It won't be any spice left. I see what you did there. Nice. And then B said, I'm not getting into this Doom 2 conversation since Part 1 was way better. But speaking of Doom, with Austin, how about those bike riders? I know you keep trying to get to this bike riders conversation.
I know. Well, we talked about it before, and then it got canceled, and then we're like, fuck it, we're not gonna. I saw the trailer, man. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't think it's good. It doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
It looks interesting.
That's why I'm surprised why we want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't really have terribly much interest in seeing it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they dropped it in. It took a while for another company to pick it up. Like,
pick it up.
They're talking Oscars and this and that. And I was like, is it though? Yeah. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. Was that Mama Joanna God? Thank you for that sub. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We're live every Monday and Thursday. So, and then try to sprinkle in a few other ones. But yeah.
We got some more to do. Doom Part 2 was great, so great. My eyes are permanently blue. As a black man, that's weird. But Doom, come on. Many humans hate Kung Fu Panda 4. I did not. I did. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I'm just proud the audience is giving a sci-fi epic like Doom some love. It's the sci-fi epic, isn't it? Like it's it.
Yeah.
It's the beginning.
Yeah, it was the inspiration to a lot of stuff, but it was always said that you couldn't make a movie from it.
Yeah.
It was too crazy, too wild, and too outlandish. Just like you would never be able to put it on screen. So
So Dune Part 2 was so good. I started fighting humans after I left the theater. Said Austin Butler was a great villain. I agree. I mean, he was so good. But you guys saw what I said about Dune. I'm not going to repeat myself about what I thought about the actors and actresses. But yeah, Fergie says I will forgive Jamie Lee Curtis because she campaigned hard for Michelle Yeoh, and then Everything Everywhere Always all at once. But Stephanie Sue outsold. Yeah.
No, Stephanie Sue was better than Jamie Lee, and then, but none of them were even close to being as good as
Angela Bassett.
Angela
She
Bassett.
was. I mean, powerful.
Yeah,
unbelievable how good it was.
And you wanted to stand up and fight for her in the theater. You're like, yes.
I was like, let's go. Yeah. I'll do it.
Give me a spear. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. So Terrence asked about Kung Fu Panda. All right. Let's talk about Kung Fu Panda. You go and do it, Tank. It's on you.
All right. I'm getting the Rotten Tomatoes and everything up for it. You got the synopsis? You pulling it up?
Gotcha.
Cool. All right. All right, let's get it going. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tink Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to talk about Kung Fu Panda 4, the big box office movie of the weekend. So we're going to get into our likes, our dislikes, our ratings for it. But before we jump into that, Brian, you got a rundown of what this movie's about?
Sure do. Poe must train a new warrior when he is chosen to become the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. However, when a powerful shapeshifter sorceress set her eyes on the Staff of Wisdom, he suddenly realizes he's going to need some help. Teaming up with a quick-witted Corsac Fox, Poe soon discovers that the heroes can be found in most unexpected places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Jack Black coming back as Poe. Dennis Hoffman's coming back as Master Sifu, and then Aquafina is coming in as what's the little rabbit's name? Or the fox?
Shen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hate Aquafina, so that's a win. That's a win.
Yeah. So let's start off with the good stuff. Brandman, what you like about Kung Fu Panda 4?
Well, you guys know me. Anyone who knows me knows that I really love the Kung Fu Panda movies. I love them all. I'll always drop everything and go see Kung Fu Panda when it comes out. I'd say this is probably my third favorite of the four. I really liked it. I don't think these movies would work nearly as good as they do if anyone had voiced Poe other than Jack Black. I just like the energy that he injects into the character. I just think it suits him. I liked where they went with the character. I even kind of liked, for a change, it didn't really feature too much of the Furious Five, and it was more Poe-centric. Just with him kind of being on his own. That was a nice little change of pace. I like the supporting characters. And I like how they always get very, very respected actors to voice the villains. Viola Davis voiced the Chameleon this time. I thought she was awesome. I like where they went with it. Even if they stop here, even though it's probably going to make more than enough money that we're probably going to get another sequel, but it kind of brought things full circle. If they were to stop here, I'd be good with it. Yeah, obviously the animation's always on point. I saw it in 3D, which was a lot of fun. And I thought it was a big step up from the third one for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Brian?
I think this is the second best Kung Fu Panda movie I've seen. The first one and then this one. I believe the beginning and end. I think this is the end of the series, but they did a perfect job of finishing the circle. And it actually had a good story behind it. it mirrored the first one, but didn't do it the same way. Because once again, Po had to understand what he was doing and who he was. So, and how he had to become more like Shifu. And I thought that was well, not really Shifu, Master
the turtle
what's his
guy.
name?
I think it was
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
Master
Um,
I'm forgetting.
Uguay.
Master Uguay. And I thought that was cool. I thought that bringing back all the villains from all the previous movies was cool, and having Viola, her character, the chameleon, be able to not just look like them but fight like them, and Po being able to advance his powers to that level, and then him understanding when to get out the way and allow another dragon warrior to be able to take their place, and him still be the spiritual leader. I thought it was just very good character development. Like which you don't really get in a lot of the Kung Fu Panda movies. It was almost like it was a cash grab a lot of the other times. And this, I thought, was just a very good, well thought out story, to the point my kids were mesmerized in it. Like you're in the theater with a lot of kids, it's loud and people are not paying attention. People are going to the bathroom. Kids didn't even want to go to the bathroom. They're like, no, we're going to hold it because I ain't running over there. I'm not leaving. It was amazing. And then seeing it in 3D was really, really cool. I thought it was great. And I'm actually glad they didn't have the Furious 5. They focused on the main character and about him moving on, becoming better. And that's what this was. It was the ending of a chapter and him going to the next step and moving on. You don't have to have another Kung Fu Panda. They finished the story. And that's not what they did in the other three.
Yeah. So. That's they finished the story. And I think Brandman said the same thing. If they finish this here, I'll be happy with it. Like, I don't think they will. Like, I think this is gonna make a lot of money. And they're like, another one. And it's like, yes, of course, But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was gonna be another cash grab. Number 3 was a cash grab, and it felt like it because the story was kind of like boring,
Yeah, 3 didn't do much for me.
Yeah. But number 2, I would have to go back and watch number 2 again. But I would put it on at the very least the same level as number 2. But the first one is still the best, but this is right up there with it. Like from beginning to end, I was like intrigued the whole time, because it's really well done. Where it goes from Poe's dilemma of this and everything he's dealing with, and then you introduce like this new character, and then there's like a twist, and everything happens at the end. Cool fight scene at the end. I was like, oh, this is. From beginning to end, this is a super fun movie, I enjoyed it a lot. Even the funny parts, like the street, thief kind of gang kind of stuff, where it's like, oh, less violent or no violence now means more violence later. Like, yeah, like the little kids, like, oh, violence makes my tummy tickle. I was like, what the hell? It's like they understood the message completely wrong, and it was hilarious. Yeah, so it was a Ki Kwa Quen, I believe his name. Something like that. He was like one of the voices, and his character was pretty funny too. So yeah, so and it pays off. That's the thing, is a joke that pays off because they're like, yeah, violence later is more better. It's like it was really well done. Just little things like that made me laugh. So yeah, and I appreciate like all the people kind of coming back. There was also a lot of Asian voice actors. Ronnie Chang was in here.
Ronnie Chang.
So I know I heard his voice really quick. So, but yeah, they brought back Bryan Cranston and stuff like that too.
And James Hong is the father, and
of course. Oh, that's gonna be devastating if he ever when he passes away. Yeah.
So, I think this might be one of those things that you're wrapping up because people are getting older, and you're not going to be able to have both fathers along with this, So I thought that was really important.
Yeah. So yeah, super fun time. It really was. It felt like a good story that they took time with. And I can't say that for like the previous one. So yeah. All right. Any bad stuff, Brandman?
Something that I've kind of noticed, especially in the case of like midway through each Kung Fu Panda movie or the final battle, to me, it always feels like they nerf Po. Like he always gets his butt handed to him. And that's how I kind of felt during the final battle. even when Jen was trying to stop him, it kind of felt like she was giving him a bit of a tough time. Um, so I kind of feel like they kind of nerf Poe from time to time, especially at this point. He's the Dragon Warrior. I'm not saying he should like easily like mop the floor with every or like have the fights be one sided, but they always seem more kind of one sided in the favor of whoever he's fighting from time to time until the very end, when he pulls something out of his sleeve. But I what else was there? I think that was like my main thing with it was that I get kind of disappointed during the final battles. It just seems like Poe just gets his ass kicked too much.
Very like formula made, kind of thing.
Yeah,
bad guy starts to win and then loses.
Yeah. I'd say that was really like the real like standout thing for me. Other than that, I thought it was fine. But yeah, I'd say that was like my main one that comes to mind immediately.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
I didn't have a problem with it because I thought that Poe wasn't weak. I think he realized that he had to be the spiritual leader, so he was playing it to get another Dragon Warrior. He was trying to push Zen into becoming the Dragon Warrior, and I thought that was cool because that's something Oogway would have done. I thought that's why I actually liked this one more because I didn't think it was formula. I thought that it was more about he understood he was so much above this that the good versus evil. He knew he could defeat everybody. He could do it with Skadoosh and all that stuff. Like he knew what he could do, and then he saw it because when it came down to it, he just like, no, you did it wrong. Let me show you one more time how to do it. And he still whooped their butts. I feel like and he knew how to do it the right way. So I enjoyed that part because I felt like this was the first time there wasn't just a regular formula of he gets beat by the bad guy and this has to be saved by someone else. No, he could have gotten out at any point in time. He showed that. Good job, you won, and he was already out. Like so I thought that was it was actually smart. I really didn't have a lot of problems at all with this movie. I thought that it was the new setting. I thought it was actually cool that different parts of Asia when you went to, they didn't know who the Dragon Warrior was, and gave me shades of actually Dr. Ewing and the last Black Panther run. Though you are great in your little center, where you are, your little city. As you go further and further out, people might not know you. And I thought that was really cool in the world building and smart in the entire world building frame of it. I thought this was well done.
Yeah. With bad stuff there, I really didn't have too much bad stuff either. Mine's kind of a spoiler, so I don't want to get into it. But after the bad guy's defeated, and kind of what happens with things, and I was just like, I'm like, I just feel like that character wouldn't act the way he did in the movie. You know what I mean? So like if you know, but I don't want to like spoil it. But at that I'm like, oh, he wouldn't do that. I just feel like he wouldn't do that. So
he wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. So
he would like slap him on his way out.
Yeah, exactly. Like a gut punch in that run. It's just it's. But again, it's a kid movie. I expected stuff like that. You got to be, like all heartwarming and like, But that was really it for me. It was just like that one out of character moment. But besides that, I mean, it didn't ruin the film or anything for me. So, but everything else. I honestly though I thought I was gonna go into this being super annoyed by Awkwafina, and Brian said it like it wasn't annoying. She really wasn't, and I was expecting. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be such an ear pain for like an hour and a half of just hearing her. And she was good though. She was good. I gotta give her credit with that. She fit the character well. She sounded like she was having a fun time. Like it was not bad. I gotta give her that. So, but cool. Any last thoughts? Any good things, bad things you guys might have missed? No. All right.
Anything for you?
I think that was about it.
Okay.
At least that I could think of.
All right. All right. So we're going to get to our official ratings for this movie. Now, later, never. Now means you go out, watch it right now before it gets spoiled or ruined. Later means you can wait till it's on streaming, and never means just skip it. Brandman, what you giving Kung Fu Panda for?
I can give this a no. I could give this a pretty easy no. I think the Kung Fu Panda movies are fun. I think they have a nice little like message, as family films as well. I think I really like the ensemble cast that each of them have. I love Jack Black in the role. I can't see it. I couldn't see the character working if it were anyone other than him. I just enjoy the Kung Fu Panda movies. Like I said, if they were to wrap it up here, I'd be absolutely fine with it. I don't think they will because it's probably going to make even more money than it already has.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could give it this is a pretty easy now.
Okay. Why you, Brian?
It's a now for me. And if you have kids, it's a you should have saw it last weekend now. Because we've been waiting for a good animated movie to take your kids to with a good story. It's fun. And this delivered on all those things. And it was one of those animated movies that I hated. I hate watching or anything like that. It actually made sense, and they did a great job of writing it. And I'm 100% in. I'm proud that my kids didn't drive me nuts. I'm proud of all the rest of the kids in the theater. When they're done, the kids got up and they were clapping and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. And the theater was super packed. So guys, go out and check it out. It's now.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I was like, is it an hour or later? Because like it was a lot of fun and everything, but the more I talked about it, the more I was like thinking about ideas and stuff about it. I'm like, oh, this is definitely a now for me. Like it had so much charm and fun. That the last one was missing. That the first one felt like, and I enjoyed it. I just like it didn't downgrade any character to prop up another character. Like Poe was still a badass the entire film. Like he was always the Dragon Warrior. He was always this awesome character. That can kick anybody's butt. He was just going through his problems. His new problem. So yeah, it's just story wise, it was good. Animation was a lot of fun. The story was fun. Jokes were funny. So yeah, definitely a now. And if you have kids. Yeah, you said, Brian, you're going to see it last week. You're going to go see it next week. Probably going to see it sometime later this week. So it's a movie you're probably going to see a few times because, yeah, it's definitely a good one. And then we'll finish up with our Rotten Tomatoes. So Rotten Tomatoes, we have 102 critics gave it a 71, which is still good. Not bad. And then the audience, we have 500 plus verified, gave it an 87. So
that's about right. I'll give like an 82, 83.
Yeah. And just for comparison, Kung Fu Panda 3, the critics gave that an 87.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. And number 3 just is the one where he finds his other dad, his panda dad, and finds other pandas and stuff. So, but yeah, the critics love number 3 more. It's kind of crazy. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Same.
Yeah. And also Letterboxd. I think Letterboxd is kind of cool. Try to prop that up more. Check all of us out in Letterboxd. Links are in description. But we have 91 fans gave it a 3.0 rating out of 5. So yeah,
it's not like a lot of people without kids,
right? Yeah. But it's a lot of people are like, it's a fun movie. It's a good movie. Everyone has their different how they rate things and stuff like that. So, but. I like Letterboxd. If you want to go get what other people think about it, go check us out there. Check some of our friends out there as well. So, but yeah, I think that's it for our Kung Fu Panda 4 review. We want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about Kung Fu Panda 4. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you skip it? Did you have kids? How do they like it? Let us know, and let us know if you think they're gonna make another one, because I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know what story they'll tell, but for 200 mil, if however much money this makes, they're like, we'll tell another story. So
the budget was $85 million. Spent $85 million on the budget, and it's already past the budget now. First weekend.
Yeah.
We're getting that sequel, people. We're getting that sequel.
We're getting Kung Fu Panda 5. Yep. Yep. Oh man. So, but cool. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can come and join us live every Monday and Thursday. We appreciate everyone in the replay checking us out. If you're in live, hang out for a little bit longer because we're gonna move on to our next topic. Cool.
Hey, I don't know if you guys have been doing this, but have you guys been reading this yet?
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Oh, I got it. I just got to read it.
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Yeah,
is it good?
I like the animation style. I'm not sure if it's good yet. I like the animation style, but I'm not sure what it has to do with X-Men at all yet. I'm only halfway through.
I know it's like I think it's a manga artist or writer is taking the lead on this one, so it might be a little bit different style than what we might be used to as main comic book fans. Yeah.
It's different. It's definitely different. But I'm still not so sure with the story. I'm not really cool with the story. I mean, I think it looks really cool, but I'm not sure how this is X-Men, and I can't wait to really figure that out. I mean, but you understand why? Because in the world where there are no superheroes, how are you going to find that X-Men out? It's gonna be some stories to figure out how we're gonna get there. Spider-Man's easy because you already know what Peter Parker is. But when you're being very general with X-Men's a whole group of people. Yeah, start with this one little girl. So we're gonna go from there.
Yeah.
I'm even more curious to read it.
Yeah. Because I haven't heard great things about it. Also I haven't heard a lot of things about it, which is also kind of not good. But yeah. And also I want to get into some of the comments real quick. Xavier said Aquafina is killing the animation game. She's in everything now. She's in everything. In everything. Yeah. And then we had Derpy in the house. He said just in time for Kung Fu Panda. He said I would agree. Ranking of the 4 films, this is my 3rd favorite as well. So yeah, I'm right up there with you. So then I do want to finish the night with our contest winner. So I don't know how to do this without giving away too much. I'll do it like that. All right. So let's bring up. This is the final sheet. So I blacked out all the loser, the people like all the incorrect guesses. I would say all the incorrect guesses up here. So these are all the people who didn't rank. So we have a 2-way tie with 3rd, a 3-way tie with 2nd, and we have 1 single winner. And when I was doing this last night and I got all these 8s, I'm like, oh shit. And then multiple 9s, multiple 10s. I was like, we're gonna have multiple winners, man. And then one person saved it. One person came in with 11, and we only had 13 categories, which means he only had 2 wrong. 2 wrong the entire time.
Wow.
Which is crazy. And obviously right here leading role. So I covered up their emails for obvious reasons, and I kind of wrote in their names if I knew who they were. Some people I'm not quite sure just from their email. So I kind of guessed whatever it was. But yeah,
Kenny got 7. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kenny got 7 right. So it's about half, a little bit more than half.
Zach got 8. I see you.
Zach got 8. Zach got 8, which is pretty good. My mom got 8. My mom has been doing this every year with us, so shout out to her for always, even when she was like the only person doing it. What else we got? We got Joshua Drake, got 6. He's another YouTuber. YK Gaming, YK Reviews,
got 7. Definitely, yeah.
Matt Film, got 5. So Anzo and Cleves, man, and it makes sense because Anzo got some horrible takes with movies. So like, you don't even like. First of all, you like the prequels, and you don't even like a Pulp Fiction, bro. So he got 3 right, and these are the 3 he got right. I know. Yeah. So you got Oppenheimer, Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr. He got right. The big one that kind of really threw a lot of people off was Godzilla -1 for visual effects. You know, a lot of people guessed correctly on that one. And then the big thing is costume design. Only 4 people got that, and obviously the four people that were either first or second, you know, got Poor Things, and that was the game changer. I think
that's the one that yeah. I think I know second, so I want to see the names.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see what else everyone else picked. I think everyone else kind of picked Barbie, Killers, Barbie, a couple of Napoleons, Killers. So mostly Barbie. Which, if you know, one thing I forgot to tell you guys to put your guesses in, just so we can see where we rank with some of these other people. So hopefully next year we gotta do that. Obviously we wouldn't win, but
yeah, just watch. Just see what we said for all the videos.
Yeah. All right. So so tied for second, we got, or tied for third, we got L and Jason Entertainment.
Oh, I thought it was really second. Oh man.
Tied for third, L and Jason. So shout out to you guys for that. Tied for second. I know we got Paul Cliff. I couldn't tell from the names, but in St. Louis, Paul Cliff and M Mystery. I'm pretty sure I might know who you guys are, but I don't want to. I really don't know. But yeah, all you guys got second, and the winner, who's won this year's thing with 11 right, only 2 wrong. The only 2 wrong he got was leading role, which he thought leading role was going to be Paul Giamatti, right? Which is a good guess. And then also visual effects was the only other thing he got wrong. And visual effects, he thought the creator was going to win. So yeah, that's the only 2, which is crazy for me. I was like, wow, you got only 2 wrong. But it is, drum roll, it is PJ.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. So I know he's does stuff with L. I think it goes by JP, right?
JP.
I think it's the same person though, but
it's JP.
Yeah, JP. So yeah, he won. I know he's on for one night only. A lot of times with L and Cookie and all of them over there. So you know, definitely seen him a lot. So yeah, we're gonna reach out to him and get him his gift card for Fandango so he can go see more movies. But yeah, he's PJ saved me. He saved me because I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have like a 3-way tie. I'm like, we're gonna be screwed. And one person came in with one more correct guess. I was like, yes.
And he didn't get actor in a leading role. That's crazy.
Yeah. You know, and really, like, there's only 3 people who didn't guess it. You know, Paul Giamatti was that for that one as well, and then Cleves also picked Coleman Domingo for Rustin.
Matt also had Paul Giamatti.
Oh, and Matt, yeah. So, yeah. So, you know, it was. So we got 4. Yeah, 4. So yeah. So it was close, very close. Which was it was a lot of fun to go through and check out. But yeah, but we had 18 people coming in and doing the contest. So we super appreciate all
awesome.
that. That's yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going for the next couple years. It's a fun thing to do. You know, try to get some more people. Every year, I always wanted to do like a big event for the Oscars. So I don't know what I got to do to do it, but I swear, one year I'm gonna do it. But cool. Yeah. So we're gonna reach out to JP and get him his gift. So appreciate that. But yeah. Fun things.
Hey, good job, guys. That was awesome.
Good, yeah.
And pretty much animated was Boy and the Heron and Spider-Man. All these other ones are Spider-Man. Like, yeah. So that was a game changer one too, and the costume design were big. Oh, that's
I probably would have got 7.
Yeah, I think it would have been like around 7 or 8. I think, or me personally. Yeah. So yeah. So congrats to in his email it's PJ, but I think it's JP.
I'm pretty sure it's JP. Yeah, I've been over them times. Yeah.
So definitely go and reach out to him. Let's see what some of the comments real quick. Brandon said, "Let's have a Pulp Fiction giveaway for the members," and Brandon put that wallet up.
I'll put these up.
Yeah. Xavier.
You can take my lives, but you'll never take my wallet.
Shoot, I might order one and give that away to our members.
Just have it. Yeah.
I might do that. Give away to my members. I think I can do that.
Yeah, so hopefully we go to C2E2 and we'll get some cool things to buy to do some more giveaways. But yeah, appreciate also Xavier. I know Brandon didn't join in on this, which really got me surprised. I thought Brandon was gonna join in on it. I don't know if maybe you didn't see enough movies, but Xavier, I thought Xavier. I don't know if are any of those your emails, but yeah, I thought Xavier was gonna join too, but next year.
That's all right. So, yeah, I want to have this wallet delivered. Oh, it's happening.
You getting it now?
Hold on, let's see if I can.
Did you find it? Amazon.
You know it. You know me.
Actually, multitasking, sitting here on Amazon. I finally found my top hat I'm gonna wear for St. Patrick's Day.
Nice. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, different styles too. Oh, that one's cool.
Oh, that's funny. The guitar and stuff.
Yeah, it's happening.
That's how give it away.
It'll be our giveaway, guys. It's happening.
Yeah. Brand said, he goes, I'm in a math class. I already have too much work. No worries, man. Xavier said I missed out. Sorry about that. Nah, no worries, man. No worries. Well, like I said, we've been doing it for the past 5 years, I think.
It's been at least 4 years.
Yeah, even before this channel was even a thing, and we were on a different channel, kind of doing it. But we still did our Oscar stuff. So, yeah. So, but yeah, next year for sure, we'll do it again. It's pretty easy. Just a word a word thing. You just go in, click, done. So, but cool. You guys got anything else?
Oh man, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to do this and do all the breakdown, all those other movies, and man, that's fun.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Horror Geek, were you in this one? I know, there's a lot of you like Horror Geeks, Ken Davis, like a lot of you guys that like know a lot about movies, So, but obviously, Horror Geek, I didn't, that might be one of you, but that's why I was like, once you say the screen names with some of these people, oh no, you didn't join in on it. Next year, we gotta get you guys in for sure. Yeah, but yeah, like Brian said, it's a lot of fun. We always have fun with this time of year. February is always like a fun month for us. Between Black History Month and then the Oscars. Luckily we had a movie that kind of crossed over to both. Hopefully we see that more often.
I'm actually going to get that. I'm going to do our Black Excellence on that Wednesday. So I hope to have that out this weekend. And then I'm going to invite Chill. I still want to do a couple movies with him. So we're going to keep it going. So I'm going to do that this Friday, and then we'll have a couple more going on. So yeah, I want to keep that going no matter what.
Yeah. If we get that going, we'll probably because I'm assuming we'll probably record it first, so we can edit and stuff like that. So stuff like that, if we'll release to our members first. So if you want to be a member and get like some of those videos before they go public, make sure you hit that join button down there. It's like $1.99. So you get a bunch of emojis. In chat, you get little versions of me, Brandon, and Brian, and a logo and stuff like that. So it's always a lot of fun. Yeah. So and then we'll do any stuff because we'll clip the live show a lot. But you guys in chat are usually seeing all the stuff anyway. But some of the recorded stuff that that we'll do, we'll definitely release that before it goes public to the members. So, but I say, is that shows like, yep.
Just give me we're definitely doing this weekend. I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah, I got 19 24 right in international voting screwed me up in some categories. That's still not bad, man. Only 5 wrong. That's not bad.
I know I'm gonna do next year. I'm gonna talk to Horror Geek first, and then I'm gonna do my ballot.
Yeah, right. Wait, were you gonna cheat on them? Like, what you got? What you got for me? Or what will not be?
Hey, just let me look at you. Just look. Put
Yeah.
your arm up a little bit. That's all I'm trying to see. Just look good.
Yeah. So, but cool. You guys got anything else to shout out or anything going on?
No, I got some comic books that I'm reading. I got so much. I've been doing a deep dive into some stuff that I didn't have, so I can't wait to talk about some of that. Yeah, and C2E2 in 6 weeks, so and the countdown's down to 16 days, guys. Because I closing my house. 16 days.
There you go.
Put all my stuff up. Can't wait.
Put it all back. Nice. I was gonna say because I think it's like 9 days now until X-Men comes out. I thought that's what you were talking about.
And it's 10 days till Invincible. Or is it this weekend?
No, it's this
Invincible
week.
this weekend.
I think it's this week.
This
right?
weekend.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Yeah,
I think it's Thursday. Yeah.
it is Thursday.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about that, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I want to do that, and then I want to hit up Anzo because I want to bring him in for this for the Halo talk because I think that we could definitely talk about some of the stuff because this is blowing my mind. Things every week I'm like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. So the Halo, if you guys got a chance to watch it, watch it. Very good.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But yeah, Invincible's definitely high on my list of priorities as I finish cleaning and decorating for my annual St. Patrick's Day morning free party that I do every year. So so I do go all out. That's one of the decorations, my wall banner that arrived in the mail today. And so cleaning more and hanging more stuff and putting together a playlist. So if anyone has any music suggestions, I am open to them.
Nice.
And yeah.
I was gonna say have the Banshees of Inisherin playing because this isn't like an Irish movie. Just have that on repeat.
Very much an Irish movie, right?
Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna like that movie. I actually really like that movie. That was a freaking insane movie.
It's
crazy.
Nuts.
It's very different what I expected. Yeah. So, but
didn't Roadhouse come out this past week?
Did it? There's been so many issues with that Roadhouse movie. Just man, it better be good so we can justify all the headaches it's causing everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they've been trying to make it for years. Like at one point, it was going to star Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. But it's just with production because I guess when MGM got bought out by Amazon, they were like, this is all still like back and forth. It's nothing like concrete, but supposedly the studio Amazon is like, do you want this much money just for you guys? So you guys can, and we'll send it straight to streaming, or do you want that money that you guys would take and we can promote it and have a theater release? They chose to give me the money. But then the director comes back and is like, oh, they screwed us and they should have put it in theaters and blah, blah, blah. And Amazon sucks. But so now you have the director saying one thing, you have the studio saying another thing. Jake Gyllenhaal came out and said like, oh no, we took the money, so, it was like, it's just, there's a lot of people saying different stuff. And it's just like if you think it's a good movie, like, would you say no, put it in theaters? I don't know. I guess it depends on the contract too. Like how much money were they going to get, from the cut of it all, I don't know, but yeah, it's just a lot of back and forth.
Prime Video if it's out right now. I think it's out right now.
It's got to be soon.
Yeah. Is it that? Yeah.
If it's not already out, but I do want to watch it. We'll for sure review it. You know, one
Yeah,
I
I'll
know
watch
Brandon likes it, but I do want to see it. It looked pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
I've heard
it's
good
not
things.
out yet. I read a review
I've heard a
today
lot.
during lunch that said I think it was like the IGN review that liked it.
I mean, you have Conor McGregor, and you know, just
Mhm.
it's a kick-ass movie, man. You just have a bunch of guys kicking ass.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
You know,
you do that right. I mean, you got an MMA guy, you know, so why not? But real quick, Brand said the way you did the video with Coach Carter, you should have members in a video to discuss a movie. Yeah, that's something we've been talking about too, is like having a members only kind of show. So I think, I know I didn't really talk to you guys, but I think I want to get a few more members, because I think we're at 7 or 8. But if we get 10, I wouldn't mind doing like that, you know.
Do a members only type
Mhm.
discussion.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, but I would want enough members though, because just having a live video and you know, just having like, you know, 2 people in chat, you know, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but you know, I'd rather have more people, more discussion and stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Agreed.
So,
Agree with you.
Is Invincible this week? Okay, let me get on that, bro. Get on it. It's, I believe, Thursday.
Huge, yeah.
Yeah. And then last one for the night, it said put on Far and Away. People say that was horrible accent, but it seems fine to me. One of my favorite Tom movies. I don't even know that movie.
Yeah, him and Nicole Kidman, they
not
played
sure
like
either.
Irish immigrants, something like that.
Well,
Early 90s movie, like 91, 92.
oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, that biker one. I don't know what kind of accents they were going there. That definitely doesn't sound like a Chicago accent. Not to me, man. Not to me. Yeah. And I get made fun for my damn Chicago accent. Martin.
Mhm.
Only Martin.
Yeah. All right. Great Tom Cruise movie. Watch that. Okay. Add it to my list. 1992. So it's a romance western.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll add it to the list, to the queue. But cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Especially, you know, during the beginning when we were just like chit-chatting Oscars and everything. So appreciate all that from all you guys. Thank you guys so much. Everyone in chat, all our members, super appreciate all you guys. But we will see you guys on Thursday. For sure talking about Invincible, and then we'll see whatever else we get our hands into a little bit during the week. But everyone, Halo. Yes. All right. But appreciate all you guys. We will see you guys on Thursday.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.